Hello, this is NHRA 1975, May 27th, 2020. Hot May day out today. And yeah, so I got some more of the wiring done here, but the turn signal doesn't work very well. So switch for the power, main power, and anyways. So my turn signal only really stays on solidly. So there's something up with the column, I'm assuming. This column, I took it all apart, put it back together. They're really tricky to get right. So that's a problem. Also, my dash lights don't work. I'll have to figure that out. The dome lights work though nicely. I had to figure out, initially in that last video, my dome lights were just wired through just directly, but I miswired the switch. Dome light switch move. It goes on and off, so that's nice. It's an accomplishment. And I also put in another, I had another extra light down there. I might get one off a junkyard. 88 to 90, 94. There was a bulb down here I saw in one. I might be going there on Saturday with a friend, so I might add that as an additional courtesy light. Then we're really living in the lap of luxury for courtesy lighting. But yeah, that works. But yeah, no, the turn signals don't. Someone on Facebook Marketplace was parting out in 93, and I got another column, and it's even black, which is nice. So I picked up other parts too from this parts truck in the Fru. I also got a mat, floor mat, basically for nothing. There's this hole that I'll have to figure out how to patch, maybe with some kind of epoxy, rubber epoxy, but other than that, it's not bad shape. And it has some of the backing, so there'll be like a little bit of sound deadening. Picked up the red one I got from another truck, but I picked up speaker speaker covers for the front. They're different colors, so I'll have to paint them. But yeah, see these tabs here, they break off a lot when we're taking them off. So both of mine were broken, and yeah, there's some kind of like rivet thing glued to make it stick. So I'll have to just paint those, put those back in. But the tabs on those are proper. And I found that one dash piece with only one broken ear. This only has the one. I think it's the middle one's yeah, the middle one here is broken. But this dash piece is all together. Now I was gonna paint it, but I test painted one side. I'll go the other way. Test painted one side of this whole dash, and that's the color it is. It's almost turning into a white on top of the gray. And I'm thinking I'm just going to leave this in gray. I mean, it's a natural earth color. You got beige, brown, and gray. Because, man, it would take like 8 coats of paint, and it would come out more of, I think either the dye is getting old or something. It wouldn't really come out like too good. So I'm just going to keep this thing gray and install it, you know, earth tones, keep it earth tone dash. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully today my goal is to get the replacement column in, and maybe this top dash piece, and then we're really chugging, and after that all the electrical system that I want to work will work. Yeah. I also picked up, let me see, just some other dash pieces and interior stuff. I got another one of these. The one I have is like heavily weighted with all the bracketry, so I don't know where it is. Yeah, so it's heavily weighed down, so I'll have this one as a replacement if the other one, like the brackets that I've installed, the brackets that I've installed in here and this other piece. I might eventually, this whole thing might crack, so I'll have this extra piece. This here too. I got one in better shape. That corner's all destroyed on the original one, but I got this insert here that it's in much better shape. So that just screws in and out, and then this dash piece is actually going to be beige. And yeah, for cup holders. Yeah, so I guess that's most of the parts I got. So I'll give this thing a wash for now. I mean, I don't know when I'll put it in, but I'll give it a wash today. It's nice and warm out. Let it unhinge. And yeah, so hopefully next part of this video I'll have the column in. Talk to you later. Hey guys, NHRA 1975, just back again. So I've made some progress here. I've installed the fan motor, so that works. So that all works nicely. This thing here, it's a little stiff, but you know, it works. I mean, for the most part, the biggest thing is that should be on defog. So fan all works. That works. Can't figure out this damn light switch situation here. I can't get my dash lights to work, but I'm wondering if it's I got another switch from Speedway coming. Same time I put my old switch on here and had the same thing, so I'm wondering if I'm just not wiring right. Maybe there's a ground I need to have, you know, so that not necessarily the turn signals, but the dash lights come on and everything, the dash light circuit and all the illumination. But I also swapped out the column. When someone was parting out a truck, I got this column just because this mechanism here, when I rebuilt the other column, it seemed like this mechanism wasn't working properly, and I'm like, I can just go get one of these for cheap. So I did. The steering wheel is not as nice, it's like a foam one, but I can always replace that later, and hopefully the horn works. So what I also got done here, got the radio to work. So turn on the radio. I can't play music because of YouTube's copyright infringement things, but let's hear some static. So, as you can tell, the static's blasting through one of the stalker speakers, but radio works. You just need to put it in here. I had to cut a bunch of stuff around to fit that the radio holding piece in. So yeah, that's in now. Just hoping that this Speedway harness worked, the light switch works. If not, I'll have to trace the wiring and see why the illumination circuit doesn't work. But yeah, as you can tell, it's coming along. It doesn't look like much, but man, it's a lot. But yeah, that radio was in the Monty, so I'm able to use that. I don't know what I'm going to do for speakers. These don't sound terrible. They're just those little dash speakers, so I mean, the static isn't exactly a good example of sound, but maybe I'll just wire them up, find where I put those speakers, and just wire this thing up direct, you know, and at least I'll have speakers. I can get better ones down the road. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so I guess that's the follow-up on the video, on the start of this video I made the other day. Talk to you later.